Talk about starting a stream without being ready. Okay. Oh, we are live. Too late, too late, too late. I'm alive. Welcome back, everyone. Streaming a little bit late. And actually, I wasn't ready. I just want to stream. That's all. What is on? What is off? Are we on? Are we off? Let me just organize the other screen. It's kind of sad that I start to attract some attention and people actually watching, it seems, my videos. It seems, I'm not sure. And they came in a very bad time. I started a new system, and the new system is, I mean, look at that, 10, 7, 4. There are some people watching somehow. I don't believe it. And they came in a very bad time. I made the same amount of hours usually in every week, but I mean, I worked around the same amount of hours, 3 hours. I need to increase my game. I never worked 6, 7 hours since forever. It just, I don't know. I never took a break. Always work. There's always work. Yeah, I have 2 days in between, and sometimes I don't, like this week, but yeah. Anyway, even though I programmed more or less 7 hours, my progress is really crappy. I done some work and it was in the wrong place. So what's the plan now? Not bad. It is kind of hard to think. Sometimes I'm thinking to, no, don't close. To just take a week off, but I wanna finish this engine too. Yesterday I kept playing till like the morning, and I felt really bad because I screwed up my sleeping pattern, and I waked up like 30 minutes ago, and now it will be hard to sleep again at 10 p.m. So we will try to flip a switch to change the bridge location and form. Then we will try to make a quest 3 and a quest and give it to the player. Make a symbol player profile. So we need to do this first. Then we need to I'm trying to organize my ideas, and I don't consider this part of the coding work actually. So I didn't start the timer yet. We want a way to change the action scripts on the fly. So we need to make a function to do that. Actually, I got that back. But to think about it, should the switch itself that will change the tag be responsible on changing his own tag on the script in the quest, or should the quest itself change it? I believe the quest should be responsible on that. So let the quest steps change the switch tag. Let or make the quest to have multiple baths. I'm not sure how to do this. Have you ever played an old game? And I'm not sure if new games still have that. Mostly indie games definitely have that. I played a lot of RPG makers, and I saw that when you need to go to somewhere and they will ask you to do something or obtain something, and you need to do it in order. You need to go and get it and go back. So if you go and took it before you start the quest, it fail and the whole save progress, the whole game is just stopping there. Isn't that annoying? So we will try to make the quests support like Neverwinter Night and a lot of advanced games. If you done the parts, they know you done parts and change the conversation and change the dialogue it give you. Oh, you already have it? Weird. How did you have it? Something like that. So let's start. Now we start the timers. Let's start doing this. So before we do this, I want to do some stuff in here because I changed some codes, and while I was in the bathroom taking a dump, I was thinking about what should I do today. I remembered that the code that I moved is screwed up because I was casting the objects because it wasn't somewhere else. Where was it? It was in the share function. So several times I done the same mistakes. I thought these two are my game engine objects, but actually this is a C# object. So I need to leave myself a freaking note somewhere. So let's replace this useless thing. Use it only for custom game classes and custom, but wait, even the custom classes I can make their own functions. But yeah, it won't, oh I see, it won't be distributed to other game engine object. In other words, these two actually will be rarely used. Um, I don't want to describe what's going on. I wasted 3 hours yesterday doing a code in the wrong place, and now, and then I cleaned it up, and I felt like miserable. I felt like I don't know how to put it. This is to do. So let's fix that. So we are not using this anymore. So let's make this one. So if you're wondering what the heck is this going, this is part of the action tag script. My new scripts which dealing with functions actually. Func. It saved them and initialized them and called them dynamically. So it's a combination of a dictionary and a func. So it take the tag. That's why I called it this tag script, and tokenize it based on the tag and do stuff. There was something else I wanted to do, before I start working, but I completely forgot. So we can ignore it. So what we are going to do, we are going to add a script to a lever. In the second map to this one. Maybe it's related to the items thing. Whoever watched the previous video, by the way, I need to see if people are watching me. Usually there are bots or me or something. I finished this one. Now we can change. Now I remembered. I need to make this one bigger because in here, yeah, now I remember. We can change the scripts of things in here. Even the objects is kind of weird one. Oh wow, this will show all the objects regardless of the layer. Actually cool, I like it. Yeah, because it's taken from the real dictionary, not the references. In here, you need to decide which layer is it. But in here you can change more details. So yeah, I didn't test it yet. So let's try to test it. There is one. And let's open the tag builder. And go to objects. Yeah, I need to make this one connected with this one, so you can choose two. This is an idea I came up yesterday while I was playing, because even while I'm resting, I'm thinking about this stupid thing. And I made the more. Actually, there are some progress. I didn't feel like it's progress because of the mistakes I've been doing and the hours I'm staring at the screen without working. So we need to do two things. We need to move its position and to change its form. Oh crap. But this will change itself. Yeah, I thought about that as well. And I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, I was going to make it special kind of interact, I believe. So okay, special kind of interact. So this function will change the object itself, position, and the form. So we need the form to be number 1, and the position only God knows. So oh, I cannot control this because this one is open. So let's close it. Form 2 must have a name. So it should be here or here, I'm not sure. Let's make it here. No, let's make it like this. So 807.1179. Ta-da! 8 817 1179. I moved the mouse, I moved the mouse a little bit. But this is not the code we need. We need to make it somehow. Actually, we need it to flip. So when you click on the switch again, it should flip it to this position. Okay, let's make it a flip. The form starts from 1. Oh. Actually, I can take the position from here, no? The switch? No, I want the bridge. Yeah, this is the position, which I cannot read. So this is actually 2. Okay, let's fix some of the stuff. Not you, dang it. Yeah, you. Now how can I make this one bigger without screwing up with everything else? I need the name of the map, and it's better to be long. Yeah, one of the advices from CGC lectures, they said when you make a tool, make it for the game itself, don't make it for the user. And actually I'm taking their advice. Screw up the user if he doesn't like the map look like this. Which is going to be me, by the way, in the future, and my team if I have one, or make one. Is there something else I want to fix? Yeah, later on I will try to fix this one. Not fix it, but make it capable of using the... I should change the name of event into... Well, it is an event. Interactive hit. I don't care. I forgot which one. I believe it should be for the event class, but I assume that because this one is just... Let's start over. Not start over, but let's see. I said go down, dang it. So we want the switch somehow. Yeah, I might need to make it easier a little bit for me in the future. The way how I script the stuff. First of all, let's make the flip move, not move flip, or move form. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. Move form. So it have two. So codes that take a list, we can use more with them. And we can change the numbers from here if it is hard to change it from here. So, oh my god, calm down. Second form. $807. Why I cannot paste? Did I copy? What the hell? It doesn't accept copy and paste. Oh, of course, because of the stupid thing that check the values. Great. 1 I'm so stupid. I can just move it a little bit up. 7 9. Second form, which is 1. I can change it from here. It's the same, but you see the spaces and stuff. 775. 900. So we need this code, but we don't want to change the switch itself. We want to change something else, which is the bridge. So the bridge name is bridge 01. So when we use the I didn't program clear to clear. Let's do the clear next. And tag builder implement clear button. So interact, object interact use, which is actually use, but no, use is and this is complicated. When Walker uses switch, it will do that. But what it will do? Don't tell me you will do another interact. Yeah, I need to make it simpler somehow. I mean, a lot of games, something will deal or do something to another thing. Excuse me. And it's still, there's still some as well. Oh well. Let me mute the microphone. It will take some time. I haven't thought about muting the microphone, so let me... Anyway, I should make some coffee, but I'm avoiding coffee this week because my stomach starts to play funny when I drink coffee. So there are a few ways. One of the ways is make the function that will assign and fire a func directly, but this is a little bit expensive because it will create a new one and fire it, then get rid of it. So I was trying to make that like as a last resort. I need to make an internal way, a trick to make other objects tell some objects to fire something. So the interact should be good. So let's make an interact that fire an inner object. Um, like can I do that without adding any more rules? Let's see. So interact can add keywords, different types of interact. And we want somehow to make the switch do something to let bridge 0, I believe that's its name. Yeah, but without the A, because I always write the bridge with A. Use its own interact function somehow. And the bridge 0 on the interaction, the keyword, we do this. Let's call a trigger. And here, interact use trick. This is crazy, I know. The more crazy part is, I want this to be part of the game engine. I don't want it in the game INI. How can we do that? We add it to the game, to the share function. I just came up with all of this, by the way. Just to show you how messed up I am, because I was thinking about the game profile and the quests and saves and everything, and I thought this part won't cause any trouble. So this is the game INI, and the sad part is these three parts are part of the game INI too, but I'm going to put it in the template. And now I'm thinking, if this was a mistake, maybe I should move it to the game engine somehow. But no, this is the helper. The user can add more. This is how the objects responds. Some of the games might have no objects, so we don't call this function at all. Or they have totally different way to deal with things. And here is the keys. So when you say trig and trigger are part of the game share function, so it should be detected in here, but to detect them in here, Give me a second, I need to think. Why do you want it to be part of the game engine? How many, or part of the share function? How many objects will use trig and trigger? Items could be used, but why would you trigger something in them from far? Maybe I don't need to do it in that way. Or maybe later on I will, after I see that it's working fine with the objects, figure out to make it a more general way. Or maybe I'm just too lazy and I don't want to think too much in front of the camera. If it passed 5 minutes and couldn't figure it out, I'll just make it part of the objects. So let's return to the share function. No, let's stay here. So here, all these guys, even the regions. Yeah, I don't think about regions that much. The thing is, all of them return different kinds of function or actions, and that's what troubles me the most. And I could theoretically go to the share function and open it before I lose my mind. Use this sucker. But again, maybe I should use an interface, but I don't want to add more interfaces. An interface is the easy go solution, and I'm trying to avoid them now because I don't want to see something like this. I don't want to see something like this. I mean, this is... and I could add more, but I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to avoid that. So yeah, one of the easiest solutions is to make this support an interface instead of objects. And actually it would be perfect because I could call them EO objects, even though I have already AP objects. So we can evolve this interface. But no, this one is specific for AP and objects. I cannot use it. Because EO objects don't have holders. Unless if we implement a way, if you say set holder, it'll tell you screw off. So assume we use this one. How does the interact work? So let's go to... I'm starting to get dizzy. Dang it, it's only half hour. Yeah, I finally started using the script in a real way. The tag script or tag action in more depth, not just using an item. And now we start to do more complicated stuff. Beautiful. The control maybe? Yeah, the control invoke this. No, I didn't copy that word. Focus a little bit. Focus a little bit. So activate doesn't have a second keyword like the objects? No, man, who coded this thing? Yeah, 5 minutes has passed and I couldn't figure out an easy way to do it. Let's do it to objects for now. If I liked it, we will try to implement it again in the second place. So what we were doing again? Jesus Christ. A way to add a trigger. Without using interact 3 times. But if you think about it, interact is the trigger. I mean, it works as a trigger. Let's return and look at the code again, or the script. Interact use trig bridge 0. So when I use the switch, it trig bridge 0. And inside here, we do the trig. Oh, please. Yeah. Bridge 0 is not enough. We need the map name. So this is a game script. It shouldn't exist naturally in the script in the tag builder. And this guy naturally shouldn't exist. That's why I was thinking, let's try to make it a way to add it to the share function in here. And I don't know part of what. Maybe general. It's not too late. It's not too late. So trig will need a map name, the type of e-object, and the ID. And trigger will need a tag. Do I need a trig ID? Maybe. So the trig need trig ID, and here so Yeah, I insist. I kinda insist in putting it in the share function. So this one only take a string. And that might be all what we need actually. Because we don't know who's causing it. But because we included in the string the type, we could manipulate it, and later on when I have an interface, we could make it use the interface, but now we can make a switch and screw everything. I want it to work in here. The first string. Something like this, right? Yeah, and then we need to return value. So we need these four. So int k is equal to 0. This is a tokenizer token, or pivot. I'm using token without share function. This look weird. So string trigger ID is equal to this, but here I will call I know it's not necessary, but screw that. So we could if game core current game, and there's a way to get only the map names. How to get the map names? There is a way to get the map names. Because the maps, actually, if the map is not loaded, how can I trigger it? Yeah. Let's use the loaded map. I could leave myself a message, but I don't want to do that now. All right. So if the type is not defined, we return false. If it is a creature, we check if the creature exists in that map. So we could actually take a reference to the map. Calm down. If stupid tweeter. Anyway. Where were we? Contains key, return false. So because this is going to be a little bit long, let's break it. If not, we invoke the trigger. So but how can we choose the ID? We need the third step. So before we finish this part, let's try to start working on the second part. Wait. Maybe we need to add this part not as a script itself. Won't that be easier? But if I do that, I cannot use the share function that way with it. Why you're not happy? Because I did close it. Let me see. Well, oh crap. But oh, this is okay. Oh shit, there are lists. And no, this is we need the object, the normal object. These are the blueprints for the fixed or defined scripts. They are lists again, damn it. No, it's a dictionary, it's a dictionary. Okay. But wait. Oh man, now I'm confused. I see. So this one is the key for the dictionary for the interact. But this one doesn't have a dictionary for them. I need some way to search this key and go and invoke it directly from here. Am I that illogical, irrational, illogical? Even the way how I use the word is completely wrong, irrational, that I cannot figure out how to do it? Interesting. Or is it just because I forced myself to start a video because I wasn't in the mood to code today? I was like, you know what, let's take today a break and never code again the whole day, if not the whole life. Let's go back to the chef function and stare at the code, and maybe I will get an angel to tell me what to do. What do you call that in English? We call that in Arabic wahi. Inspiration. That's the word. Maybe I get divine inspiration if I stare at the code long enough. Based on the type EO, they should memorize the action in a different way. So let's focus on the creature for now. Let's forget about the stomach pain and everything else and try to figure out. So this should be an activate tag action, no? It's not an initialize one. So the activate tag action should be something that related to the control, I believe. So we're adding a script in here for the activate, but I believe I didn't thought twice about this. I believe it should behave similar to the interact that have two sides. As you can see, I didn't work a lot on this. This is just like placeholder for the work. Do I need to copy paste the code or should I think about it? And if I'm going to do the same thing, should I change the name from activate to interact? I believe so. I believe so. I believe so. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Instead of staring and doubting, do it. If it fails, just like yesterday, redo the work, no problem. It's not the end of the world. The end of the world if I stop working and stare at this damn thing for long enough. So we need something like this. Step number 1. Step number 2, we fix this thing. Step number 3, we change the name. Step number 4, take a deep breath. Take a look again. It's a list. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You need to copy this, not that. It's the same. Okay. So this is 2. Why there's 3 in here? Oh. Alright. Now, yeah, keep the initialize first. We need something similar to this. Oh boy. Slowly. Wait. Where do I zero this Z? Alright. I could zero it here, but just to make sure. So this should be the target. It's called. I believe. Hopefully that's the name. Second of all, why this thing is wrong. Because it's a little bit different the name. Third of all, the type of function is different. So let's read the code. If it contains a second, oh yeah, the tag is saved, silly you. Too late. I believe I could use the tag in here somehow if I know the position of the too late. So this one should be different too. This one will turn into a dictionary just like this guy. Oh, I didn't change the, oh boy. Oh boy. Are you lost already? Okay. I'm lost, don't worry. Okay, we need to change this. And I'm not sure what's this part doing. No. Where is it's checking the tag, not the action? What the hell? So 1, 2, 3. Because I have two dictionaries, one for the tag holder and one for the action. And I replaced them, all of them, with the dictionary of the action bar. That's why the code look, yeah. But the action object, I'm not sure what the fudge is this. So I'm going to take a look on this, and we need to change this guy to to this guy. Oh, come on. List. I start to hate myself a lot. Every day. Alright. Now, what the hell is this? Why are they called action objects? What the hell is this? Isn't this the object dictionary? Nope. What the hell? I have no clue what is this. Congratulations. Well, let's close this shit. Let's close this shit. Nope, it doesn't exist in here. Nope, it doesn't exist. So I need to figure out what's the action object. This seems a way to save pointers to objects that have scripts, so I don't need to search all the objects to support as much objects in the game as possible without making it slow or something. Maybe that's why. So I will take a look on that, and I might continue working without streaming, so I can laze off for a few minutes. I mean, between every 30 minutes, every time I feel like it. But thank you for watching, and see you next time.